you're in car sales and you get the objection, I don't need to test drive it, then this video is exactly for you. So please bear with me. I know it's a lot. Stick through to the very end so you can hear the sequence that I use so that I can have 100%, yes, 100% of my customers come with me on a test drive. If it's an objection that you're getting, I'm so sorry, guys, but unfortunately, you are the problem. And here's what's going on. The customer feels pressured. They don't want to go on the test drive. They probably just want to get away from you. And the way that you can undo that is by asking them the right sequence of questions in the beginning. And the questions are easy. So grab your pen and paper. Here we go. You're going to ask, what are you driving right now for your current vehicle? And they're going to tell you what you need to do is you need to develop a gap. You've probably heard of what a gap is in sales before. For some of you senior sales guys, you already know what I'm talking about. But for you guys who are new, which with car sales people, most of you probably are because the average amount of time that somebody exists in car sales is only about 90 days. If you're new, this is how you can get past the 90-day mark. What are you driving right now? What are you hoping that your next vehicle is going to do for you that maybe your current vehicle isn't? You need to ask a hope for gain question. When you ask that, they visualize what they're hoping their next car is going to do for them. How long have you been thinking about moving from your current car into a newer vehicle that does XYZ? And you repeat back to them what they said they want their next vehicle to do. And they're going to say, oh, well, maybe it's been like a year or 2 years, or it's been 2 weeks because I just totaled my vehicle. This is relevant information for you to learn so that you can expertly help the customer. If you don't learn this, you're throwing darts at a ghost on a wall. What a terrible analogy, but you get the picture. And then, what bothers you most about your current vehicle? And they're going to tell you, because you don't want to get them into a vehicle that continues that pain point. You want to alleviate the pain point because the goal is to serve the customer, right? Well, at least it better be. And then the last question that I'll normally ask is, what are the consequences? And you have to ask it with the right tone, but I don't have a lot of time, guys. So what are the consequences if you just stay with your current vehicle, and let's say they're putting money into it, you just keep putting money into it and nothing changes. And you just ask it right like that. And if you're truly concerned about the customer, it's going to come through your tone of voice. They tell you, ultimate goal, you land on the right car. You go out to the car. And once you're out to the vehicle, ask them this question once you walk up to it. Nonchalantly say, hey, did you want me to just give you like a snapshot of some of the features of the vehicle? And I kid you not, 100% of the customers that I've interacted with for years will say, yeah, that's fine. 100%. So you give them a brief snapshot of the vehicle features that pertain to what they said inside. And you can even tie it in using a story. You can say, hey, I mean, you mentioned that you're looking to get a vehicle that has more space than your Toyota Corolla. And since we're taking a look at the Honda CR-V, imagine that you're tossing some luggage in the back and you and your spouse or you and your boyfriend are heading on a trip and you have more than enough room to where you can actually finally put that cooler in the back that you've been meaning to take with you on that long trip to Colorado. I mean, if you paint a picture for the customer, human beings, we intuitively exist loving stories. We love to tell stories. We love to listen to stories. I love to tell stories. It's what I do for a living, and it's a lot of fun. And then you can build a relationship with the customer. But these stories have to pertain to the customer situation. So once you've done that, I'll briefly go over some of the features of the vehicle and maybe a little bit about like how it looks if they mention that was kind of important to them. And then I will ask them this question. All right, pay attention. Is it a bad idea if I have you take a seat in the passenger side, and then that way I can show you some of the electronics? And I've never had a customer say no. They will always take a seat in the passenger side because it's like, I'm not doing anything nefarious. They know I'm not. At this point, I'm not being pushy. They trust me. I've earned their trust because I truly care. So they'll take a seat in the passenger side, and if they say no, I'm going to respect their wishes. I'm going to. But I've never had someone say no. So they take a seat in the passenger side, and I turn on the electronics, and I ask if they have any questions. I go over some of the features, and then I say, hey, do you mind buckling up real quick? I would love to just take this down the street and back for like 2 minutes. So I just take it down the side street and back. And of course, if they say no, I'm not going to do it. Ultimately, we respect the customer. So, but I haven't had people say no before. I mean, maybe if someone's like in a pinch for time, but if someone's out at the dealership, they've allotted some time so that they can investigate if the car is something that works for them or not. So I just go down a tiny little strip to the very end and back. It takes like 2 minutes. I show them some of the features, the backup camera, the cross traffic monitoring, some of the safety features, and then I show them how the vehicle handles a little bit, get the blood pumping, and they're excited. By the time I come back to the dealership, I say, what do you think? Is it a bad idea if you take it out for a spin to see if it's something that you actually enjoy and you like the comfort of the seats and you like the way it handles? And customers will say, no, it's not a bad idea. And they take it out for a spin. And even if they don't take it out for a spin, you'll recognize something. They just went on a test drive in the car. They just got an exciting vehicle presentation that was tailored specifically to them, and I respected their time, and it didn't take that much time. And ultimately, if they don't want to drive it, we already did. And I've had plenty of customers say, you know what? Yeah, I think I just want to take it. I think I just want to buy it. It checks off all the boxes. And my word, that's how sometimes I'm able to sell 4, 5, 6 cars in a day. You respect the customer's time. You tailor the presentation specifically to them and their needs and their wants, and you're not pushy. So I hope this helped. If you like this video, I know it was a long one, but thank you for bearing with me. Please like, subscribe. I want to continue making these videos. I want to put content on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook that people are able to find value in and then incorporate it in their process at their work so that 1, we can honor and take care of customers. And 2, you guys can sell a lot of cars, not because we want to put money in our pockets, although that's nice and it pays the bills, but because we're taking care of customers and solving their needs. And that is the only reason a car salesperson should exist. God bless.